morning, everybody. It's me, Marcia. And remember yesterday when I was talking about the dominant traits, and there's a physical mental and a spiritual mental and a physical emotion and spiritual emotional? Well, and I mentioned, like, for instance, the physical emotional was blood, gallbladder, Ganalda, kidney, liver, lung, pancreas, and skin. Anyway, when I got to the next page and I was reading, and I was talking about the individual body type traits, I counted them. And when I looked at them, there's 25 of them. And remember I said 25 body types? Well, that's what each one of these here were on each section from the physical, mental, spiritual, mental, and all these 4 different sections. So now I understand why those 25 things are written there, because it explains them on the next page. And that's what I'm going to read to you today. Not all 25, but I'll read at least 10 of them. We'll see. The first one is adrenaline, which I mentioned yesterday. Adrenaline traits. The adrenaline dominant traits are physical and mental. There is no sweeter pleasure than success. Success in every aspect of life. For it is to be real. Success has to have physical expression, like cars, money, recognition, acceptance. The bigger, the better. I had to turn my oven off because I'm making breakfast. The bigger, the better. The focus is mental, so emotions are secondary. It is easy to ignore or suppress them until suddenly there is an emotional explosion. The triggering incident is generally unrelated. Once the triad is over, the air is clear, no grudges, residuals, or regrets. And I have that once in a while, so I'm not afraid to admit it, but I know somebody else in my family who does too, and this might help that person as well. When I learn this, I'm going to try to help them. And I won't mention names unless they ask later down the road when I confront them with it. The next one is balanced traits. The balanced dominant traits is spiritual and mental. The balanced body type thrives on adventured people or the great adventure. The adventured people are the greatest adventure. Their dominant mental trait provides an intellectual quickness, while the spiritual aspect brings the sensitivity and compassion towards others. They love to be on a stage as entertaining as a creative, expressive social adventure. And then blood traits. Blood dominant traits are physical and emotional. Harmony is absolutely essential for blood body types. They relate to the world through feelings. So they are constantly aware of their emotions and their perception of others' emotional states. Needing to respect themselves and be respected by others. Clearing the disharmony, real and preserved, is a high priority. Then there's brain traits. I don't know why I keep forgetting dominant. The brain dominant traits is spiritual and mental. They are happiest when they have a direction. When the strong mental trait, gathering information, is easy. And their intuitive spiritual side fills in the gaps. Helping a direction, allowing them to feel safe, give them the purpose in taking what they have collected out into the world. Getting out into the world opens them to growth for exposing them to physical and emotional experiences. And then the I trait. I traits. The I dominant. See, I forget dominant every time. The I dominant traits are spiritual and mental. Eyes need to make a difference for their lives to have meaning. Visionaries, they are the way things could be, the way they are, and what needs to happen to make that change. Making a difference in someone else's life is an effective way of bringing their vision into physical reality. Their sensitive, spiritual aspects allows them to observe without judgment and make them aware of the effect that simply releasing negative emotions has on people. And when their strengths being mental, it is easy to ignore or repress unpleasant emotions, even to the point of closing off their vision if they feel too overwhelmed. The gallbladder traits. The gallbladder dominant traits are physical and emotional. While emotional, gallbladders tend to keep their feelings to themselves and are most fulfilled when they are physically expressing their love for those around them by being useful. Physical activity helps them sort things out and focus their emotions, and their solid physical strength is reflected in their dependable, consistent nature. I'm going to be cutting this. I'm going to read 2 more because my husband's about ready to come in and we're going to have breakfast and I don't want him to have to wait, so we're going to make this quick. Now, I don't even know how to pronounce this one. Gonadal, Gonadal, gonadal traits. The gonadal dominant traits are physical and emotional. Being playful provides ideal environment to express the full range of positive side of their emotions with those they love. Being highly verbal and sensitive to others' emotions often leads to their own emotional volatility. Gondolas are motivated by beauty, which makes it important to look good, and could even include a strong, proud, macho image. Their strength lies in seeing beauty and bringing out the beauty in others. True inner beauty is most readily accessed when being playful. Now, the last one for today is heart traits. The heart dominant traits are spiritual and emotional. Highly aware of the sensitive to the emotional states of others around them, the heart feels best when its environment is at peace. This harmony makes them so uncomfortable that they will do or say something to shift the energy. And when this isn't effective or appropriate, they will physically move out of the space and create a new space, inviting others to move into their energy. Well, that's the first 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, first 8 of the different body type traits. And tomorrow I will talk about, hopefully, the rest of them, but I don't know if I'll be able to get them all, but I'm going to try. Anyway, if you need me to go over any of these, just tell me in the comments which one you want to know more about, so I can, if it sounds like you, we can help you with that part. I'll just read it again, and until you get what you need out of it. So smash the like button, keep following me, and learn right along with me how you can release emotional patterns with essential oils. So I'll talk to you tomorrow and hope you have a wonderful day. Ta-ta for now.